Sis Dark. Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous from Scratch series and account. I usually head back toward the center in the beginning because we get up in this higher area and rougher area. And we're waiting for the that back sensor to repopulate anyway. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video. That'd really help us out with YouTube. YouTube has started, or threatening to, put ads on non-monetized channels or content creators, so they collect 100% of the ad revenue and the content creator collects nothing. So we need your help, and the way you can help us fix that is hit that free subscribe button. If we can get 1,000 subscribers, we get a portion of the ad revenue. And that would help us with equipment, get better equipment, help pay for the games, and all these things. So we really need your help, and it's free. YouTube allows you to subscribe to 2,000 channels, and it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. I have to keep saying it's free because most people, I guess, can believe it costs them a great amount because they're unwilling to give out any subscriptions. Now our viewership is way up since Epic Games had that giveaway of Elite Dangerous for a whole week, and many of you heard about it and was able to take advantage of it. Yeah, I got my 5th copy of Elite Dangerous that way, and it does work. It'll be future from Scratch series where we start over with those alt accounts and work our way up. Now we'll stop collecting raw materials when the majority of what we're trying to pick up is full. That one's full, that one's full, that one's full. I'm getting a little bit behind on my editing and publishing, so trying to spend a little bit more time on that. But between, because I get bored with that too, in between I will run these material gathering expeditions. Sulfur filled up. The square box corners they don't have points. That means they're full. They do have points, they're not full. That's what we're looking for. I like having about a week's worth of videos edited and published and scheduled. I'm trying to get back to that. I'm close to that, just a few days off. I might have 6 days or five or 6 days. I like to have at least a week. Because when I take days off and I'm not able to play, I don't want to have to scramble to try to get some videos done. Now, I'm still having some technical issues with some of my videos that I had saved because I had a hard drive that was going out. and I have replaced it, so I'm not having those problems now. But the videos that I had from that previous drive, I'm having some issues with. So I have enough videos though that I can piece some things together. It's not an extreme problem. That's what's good about because I play so much, I have plenty of recorded video, and I add or include the audio at the same time, just in case I use it. So I act as if every video is going to be published, knowing that not every video can be published, because I have too many of them. And you don't want to watch 10 straight cargo mission videos or 10 straight raw material videos. I try to limit it to about 2. And then go on to another task. But I always need materials, so that's always a good thing to work on. Just credits and materials. And unlocking engineers. So we can back off and see there's one that's not full. It's getting close to full. And those 3 are full. Really do appreciate you coming along. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button, because that will help us out with YouTube. Because YouTube has such extreme requirements, because they want to collect all the ad revenue. They don't want their content creators to collect any of it. So they want us to keep pushing out content for them to make money on. But you can help us with that by getting us over that 1,000 subscriber threshold, since now you're going to have to watch videos with commercials no matter what. Might as well hit that subscribe button. Underneath the video in the description, you see ways of donating, joining our Patreon. In our Patreon, we also have a free page that tells you the sites that we're working on that are YouTube-like sites that we're starting to push videos over to. Technical issues that we're trying to work out with them. We'll push more videos there if they'll get those issues worked out. constantly having to fight the steering, because it acts like it's on ice all the time, even though it's dirt with huge knobby tires. Still acts like it's on ice. Nickel just goes full. Just one more. That'll start saying full. And underneath the video in the description, you'll find ways to locate our fleet carrier so you can add tritium to its fuel tank. And that helps us too. There's lots of ways you can help us, but we need lots of help. I think the rest of them are full. We're up over 500 views per day on our videos, so that's pretty cool. We like that. So eventually, yeah, we're seeing more subscribers. We have hit the 200 subscriber mark, so we do appreciate that. We appreciate all our subscribers. We need more of them, more of you, but it's not enough yet. I'm hoping YouTube will lower the limit for subscribers, since they're using everyone to for them to make money. But they'll lower that 1,000 requirement, 1,000 subscriber requirement. And the 4,000 hours of view time, boy, that's not as hard as, that's hard, but that's not as hard as the subscriber. It would take 5 years based on subscribers, but it'll only take a little over 2 years based on the hours watched. So if they would cut the hours watched in half and cut the amount of subscribers we have to have by 75%, we could get monetized. And since they're forcing you to watch the commercials anyway, I mean, you can't, I don't know when it starts, but as of this the recording of this video, they said soon, and since it takes several weeks for a video that I record to get published, you're probably already having to watch the commercials, even though I don't have enough subscribers to be monetized. I always think it's funny. A little rock just stops you. You're going near full speed and it'll stop you. It's like the laws of motion. Does that make any sense to Frontier? An object that's in motion will stay in motion? No. It's not part of their consideration. Oh. Underneath our video, you can find our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG. Oh, sometimes you have to use the jets to slow the tumbling down. Yeah, and it does take away from the integrity. We're down to 91%, but there's several ways to bring that back to 100%. You do it through synthesis, or calling down the ship and docking with the ship, and then deploy again, and it'll be back to 100% also. But you're going to run out of ammo and fuel far before you run out of integrity most of the time. When consistently there's more full than none, then we will go back to Dab's Hope for sure and finish loading manufactured material. I do appreciate you coming along. I appreciate all those that watch our videos, and definitely all those that subscribe. Appreciate it greatly. And our average view time is like 3.5 minutes. You could just watch for an additional 3.5 minutes. That would really help us out too. Instead of just 3.5 minutes, watch for 7 minutes. Well, probably 8 minutes. Yeah, that would push us over the requirement. It pushes it in the opposite direction, so you know you gotta turn back about 180 degrees to go in the direction you intended to go. Of course, that's one of the items I rant about all the time. Carbon's getting closer, it's just not full yet. For every fragment you pick up, you get 3 of those items, like the carbons. We got 6 there because we picked up 3 fragments. But if you can collect credits and you can collect materials, you can work with the engineers. You can do pretty good. It's kind of the heart of the game right there. Germanium is getting close. I think it's on the next fragment that we'll go over on germanium. But things are going well, even though I'm footing all the bills, but eventually we'll get to that 1,000 subscriber and we'll hit the 4,000 hours of view time. If I could just pay for the equipment that I have to purchase, that would be really great. I mean, I have a good day job. It's not that I do away with it. I keep doing that anyway, because it doesn't take up, a tremendous amount of time. I just need subscribers and watch time to our videos. There's germanium. Polonium, we like that. Everything's full. There's a carbon over there. We just have to keep an eye on our fuel. We can add fuel out here in the field with phosphorus and sulfur's full, so could actually use some. cadmium. Think about everything else is full. We're getting to that stage where almost everything's full and it's not worth trying to collect them. Getting there real fast. Back to Dab's Hope and collect manufactured materials because everything here is almost full, which is a good thing. We like that. If you can grind, you can do well in this game. But it's a grinding game, no matter what the apologists tell you. It's still a grinding game. There's a phosphorus. There's a carbon. But yes, the majority are full now. So this will probably be our last video for raw materials. Then we'll go back to Dab's Hope and collect collect manufactured materials, and then we'll go out to Jameson after the manufactured materials show full most of the time. There's a carbon. I think that's the only one that's not full. It's talking us into going to Dab's Hope more and more every minute. Yeah, they're awful. Awful. Yep, they're awful. Yep, it's convinced me. This is our last raw material until we get to a material trader. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along again. Yep, they're awful. They're awful. So until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.